What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Real Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Reels Reactions, and on that channel, it's 99.9% old school golden era hip hop. So, if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to my homepage, click this link I have in the banner that says Reels Reactions, and voila, you back in the golden era. All right, man. So today we have a special reaction. We have a versus basically. We got Pusherman versus I'm Your Pusher. So let me explain that. But before I go any further, let me just say, welcome back to Rio's Soul on Sundays, baby. All right. Now I had to do that because this is going to be R&B versus hip hop. You know what I mean? I don't even want to call this R&B. This is going to be that old 70s street soul versus hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So we got motherfucking Curtis Mayfield, Pusherman. That's the old school 70s street soul. You know what I mean? Versus Ice-T, I'm Your Pusherman. You know what I mean? I think this came out late 80s or very early 90s. I don't remember. This is from the Ice-T Power album. Yo, so before we go any further, let me show you motherfuckers how Ice-T was giving it up, son. First of all, let me see when this came out. Oh, I don't want to do that because I'm spoiling it. All right, check this shit out. Boom. Look how my man Ice-T was giving it up, son. Look at his chick. I think her name was Darlene or something like that. Yo, when a young nigga walked in a record store and saw this album cover, I'm gonna tell you young niggas how I used to go. You ain't know when no fucking records was coming out, nigga. You better take your ass to the record store on Tuesday and see what the fuck is the new releases. You know what I mean? That's how it went down back in the day. You might have caught a magazine article. Actually, you didn't catch no magazine article because the source and all that shit didn't come around to like the mid to late 90s. What else? Back then we had like Right On, Jet magazine. That was for like adults. Not it wasn't porn and no shit like that, but it was just like that was like the first black motherfucking magazine that I could think of. It was in every fucking black house. They must have made billions of dollars, by the way. And we had shit like Right On and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like niggas ain't know when no motherfucking records was coming out, nigga. You had to go to the record store and be like, oh, I ain't seen this. Let me get this, this, and that. But let me tell you something, son. When you walked in and you saw this motherfucking album, because it wasn't no CDs. It wasn't no CDs, so the album would be on the wall. Where you eventually you would walk in, the CDs be on the wall, motherfucking albums be on the wall, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And to see this chick in this motherfucking outfit holding that motherfucking shotgun, I said I gas to have that shit right there, son. I was already fucking with Ice-T since 6 in the morning, but when I saw that shit, I was like, nah. Yo, this that black ass nigga Evil D right here. Yo, why is this black ass nigga always wearing white? Man, that's hilarious. All right, man, let's get to the shit. All right, man. Yo, here we go, man. We're going to start out with Curtis Mayfield. Before we get to the actual studio version of the song, we going to take it all the way back to 1972. You know how Rio do it, yo. We about to get on our Marty McFly shit, jump our asses in the time machine, go back to 1972. We right here in the West End movie theater. We watching Superfly. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Look how big that fucking car is. That bitch all steel. How heavy was that fire truck if it was all steel? Metal, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna smoke to this. That's my nigga Priest right there.
Hello, darling. How are you?
There you go.
Hello, John. How are you? Good to see you. How's everything? Haven't seen you in a while. You didn't square up on me, did you?
You didn't square up on me, did you?
Haven't seen you in a while. You didn't square up on me, did you?
That nigga coat is hard as fuck.
Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed.
That nigga say secret stash, heavy bread.
Feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed.
Oh.
You Pusherman.
Secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed. Let's go.
I'm your Pusherman.
Scatter.
Crime. A man of odd circumstance, a victim of ghetto demands. Feed me money for stop.
Yo, is my nigga Curtis Mayfield wearing a pair of buffs, son? Yo, I'm from Detroit, yo. These glasses, a lot of niggas that died for these glasses right here, son. This nigga got on some buffs. As we call them, Cardis and buffs.
And I'll let the trip for a while. Insecure from the past. How long can a good thing last? Got to be mellow, y'all. Gotta get mellow now. Pusherman, get mellow, y'all.
Look at their outfits, dog. Yo, they outfits is crazy. They call them vines. Look at all the white people. Look at her afro.
Heavy mind, heavy side, making money all the time. My LD and just me for all junkies to see. Ghetto Prince is my thing, making love's how I swing.
Ghetto Prince.
I'm your Pusherman. I'm your Pusherman.
All right, man. Wow. That was some dope shit right there, man. I love old shit, man. That archival fucking vintage wardrobe them motherfuckers had on. Like the slang. You know what I mean? That man walked in and said, I thought you squared up over, you know? Oh man, I wish I could have been around alive in New York City back in those times, man. Just because everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody. It was a lot of poor motherfuckers, but it was so easy to get rich fast. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, let's get to the studio version. This joint's 5 minutes long. All right, Curtis Mayfield, boy, this hell, Curtis was did he die from heroin? I bet he did. I bet he died from heroin. All right, man. Yo, so let's get to the original studio version of this joint. This is Curtis Mayfield, the legend. Pusherman. Let's get it. Hard. Drums came in, boy. That was my man on the Congos. He going crazy on them Congos though. I ain't gonna front.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your Pusherman. I'm your Pusherman.
This song is the 70s, especially Harlem, Detroit, probably Chicago, all the big major cities. Heroin.
Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed, I'm your pusherman.
This song's so fly, yo, because he's making the drug dealer sound like a great motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And he just rolling himself out to the public, you know what I'm saying? He introduced himself, yo main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. Like whatever you need me to be, I'm that guy for you. You know what I'm saying? You need me to be your boy, hit me up. You know, I come back, drop off that sack for you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you shoot the fuck up, you might die, you know, if I get that good shit, but you know, I'm there for you, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? Like he just making himself like the pusher just to be just a very lovable character. You know what I mean in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Pusherman, I'm your pusherman. Silent life, crime. A man of odd circumstance, a victim of ghetto demands.
Ghetto demands.
If I stop,
Wait, say that again.
man of odd circumstance, a victim of ghetto demands.
It ain't his fault he got to sell y'all heroin. I mean, this is what you know. This is it's a demand for. It's a need for. Y'all need it. Don't get. I mean, you can't be mad at me. Like my community needs it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to feed the demand. You know what I'm saying? Where else they gonna get it? You know, I'm here for my people.
A victim of ghetto demands. Feed me money for stop, and I'll let you trip for a while. Insecure from the past. How long can a good thing last?
Good question. Not very. That's interesting. He said that, y'all.
Insecure from the past. How long can a good thing last?
How long can a good thing last? Not very, my nigga. Not very at all. Yo, like all these dudes coming out of jail now, like from doing 35, like let's say 25 to 40 years. The Guy Fishers of the world and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear all the OGs, and they be like, "Yo, how like Vlad good for this?" or I forget the other dude's name. They be like, "How long did your run last for?" Niggas be like, 2 years, 6 months, a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? You be like, God damn. Oh my God, nigga, you just did 25 years for 8 months of a good 8 good months. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't good, son. That's you know, fuck that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So not long is the answer to how long can a good thing last. Or you die.
Gotta get mellow now. Push a man, get mellow, y'all.
Drummer and a fucking Congo player going crazy. And that bass player. Can't forget him.
Heavy mind, heavy side, making money all the time. My LD and just me for all junkies to see. Ghetto Prince is my
Say that again.
heavy
OD?
mind, heavy side, making money all the time. My LD and just me for all junkies to see.
Okay.
Ghetto Prince is my thing, making love's how I swing.
Ah.
Prince is my LD. junkies to see. Ghetto Prince is my thing, making love's how I swing. I'm a
uh,
pusherman.
Ghetto Prince is my theme, making love is how I swing. He said in my LD, it's just me. Like he crew that nigga riding his shit dolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at me, nigga. You see me over in this motherfucker. Hey yo, this reminds me of a story I heard Michael Irvin tell. The nigga, like when he first got to the NFL, he bought a Benz and he ain't never 10 his shit out ever. I guess he ain't never 10 out his cars. They was like, Mike, why you ain't putting no tinted windows on there? And he was like, because I want everybody to know it's me and they're driving this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He said, my LD, it's just me. So everybody could see. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Yo, this is basically a fucking rap song, is what this is. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep moving.
Ghetto Prince is my LD, and just me for all junkies to see. Ghetto Prince is my thing, making love's how I swing. I'm your pusherman. I'm your pusherman. 2 bags, please, for a generous fee. Make your world what you want it to be. Got a woman I love desperately. Wanna give her something better than me. Been told I can't be nothing else. Just a hustler in spite of myself. I know I can make it this life, just don't make it. Lord, Lord, yeah.
Yeah, he don't even want to be the drug dealer.
Gotta be mellow, y'all. Got to get mellow now.
Oh, so going back to that verse, he talking about how he got this lady he's in love with or whatever, his wife, and he basically saying, I gotta provide, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was something else I could do, like to make good money and live a lifestyle I want to live, I would definitely do it. But like I said, I'm in the ghetto and this is a ghetto demand. I'm a victim of the circumstance. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga rapping his ass off, basically, you know what I mean? But anyway, I just got caught up in the groove. Let's keep it moving.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed.
Whatever you need, baby.
I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin.
He said have some coke, have some weed, though. Yeah, the movie was all about heroin. The 70s was all about heroin. It wasn't about coke. You know what I mean? Coke didn't come in to the end. But heroin was the shit up to like the mid 80s, I would say. To crack took over because that shit was mad cheap. So he throwing that out there. Maybe he just one of them drug dealers who can get you anything. You know what I'm saying? But from the feel of this music, this song feels like heroin. You know what I mean? And I ain't never did drugs. Weed don't count. Shut the fuck up.
I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusherman. I'm your pusherman.
Yeah, I hear you, boy. I hear you. Yeah. Whew. Boy, you're going crazy. Wow. Where's Curtis from? The crazy thing about this time period, it's like you can be in Harlem just walking down the street at nighttime, just be like, I'm gonna go in this bar and have a drink, and this motherfucker would literally be on stage performing. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy. All right, man. So there it is. That's the Curtis Mayfield version of Pusherman. I ain't gonna even say the Curtis Mayfield version. He the originator. So there it is, Curtis Mayfield, Pusherman. Now let's see how Ice-T flipped this with the hip hop feel. You know what I mean?